Back, if you just join us, this is Wake Up Sierra Leone, streaming live from our AYV headquarters as we kickstart with the first segment this morning. As mentioned, we have in the studio Dr. Emmanuel Bomo, who is from the Pharmacy Board, here to discuss about cocoa samba and to also warn the public as the reason why it is not safe and its after effects. Good morning and welcome, sir.
Good morning. Dr. Bomo, is that a correct pronunciation?
Yes, Dr. Emmanuel Bomo.
Bomo, okay. So, of course, you've heard the intro. So, before going any further, I believe there are some people, such as myself, who doesn't know, what cocoa samba is. Kindly give us a brief summary of what cocoa samba is before going to any further.
Okay, cocoa samba is an herbal product, it's an herbal drink. That was illegally smuggled into this country, for which the Pharmacy Board has not granted any marketing authorization. It was circulating around the country, Freetown, later it went up to the provinces for some time. The Pharmacy Board being the medicines regulatory agency, and whose mandate is to also protect public health, thought it fit to collect samples for us to have to take a look at what was inside it. So we did some tests in country at that time, and we are able to come up with a particular suspicion with respect to the product. Then there was a need for us to do further confirmatory tests. After we did the test in country, we did issue a press release around on the 29th of November 2022, warning the general public that we cannot guarantee the safety of this particular product, and the general public should keep away from this product. The confirmatory test has been done. It has been found out that it's an adulterated product. It contains sildenafil.
What's sildenafil?
Sildenafil is a product that is used to treat erectile dysfunction. These are the products you see around the Erecto, the Viagra, and all of those. These are the class of the product that is. So it's an adulterated product. The product is another product, but it is being laced. It's been laced with sildenafil, but it's not on the label, on the label of the product. It has not been labeled as such that it contains sildenafil. So from the moral point of view, it is wrong that you are giving product to somebody that contains something for which you've not informed the consumer. Also, there are a lot of safety issues when you combine the cocoa samba with the sildenafil. Now, most of the people, what we found out that sildenafil is used to treat, in some countries, it's a prescription drug. For us in Sierra Leone and other West Africa, it's over the counter. You can walk into any pharmaceutical outlet and buy. And what is happening is that it is used to treat erectile dysfunction, but during its metabolism, it produces a number of agents that are called that can interact with other medicines. For example, if you are on nitrates, like nitroglycerin, if you are a high blood pressure patient, you are diabetic, you have high lipid level in your blood, then there is a possibility that this will lead to a rapid drop in your blood pressure. So this is the risk that is being presented by this particular product. Also, on the label, it was purported that this particular product was registered by NAFDAC. They gave it a NAFDAC registration number. On our further investigation,
so
we found out
what's NAFDAC?
Well, that's the registration process. In Nigeria, the NAFDAC, that's the National Agency for Food and Drug Board. That's the counterpart of the Pharmacy Board in Nigeria. For every product that is being cleared by the NAFDAC, that have gone through the full registration process, it's issued with a registration number. That's the ID number that shows that particular product has been tested. All the necessary checks have been done. The particular number on that particular product on the market was false. And the number was A4-9149. This is the label they have. So, further investigation that it was not issued by NAFDAC. So, this product is coming from a factory that has not met all the requirements in Nigeria, and it was brought in illegally, and it has been distributed countrywide.
Dr. Bomo,
yes.
I believe these products had been in Sierra Leone for almost, say, a year before the whistleblower from AYV TV, from AYV newspaper, Aruna Tsui, had to publish a news story for which the Pharmacy Board, I believe, had to pick up from that news story he published before we see the required action from the relevant authorities. Don't you think, by the looks of things, it seems as if Pharmacy Board, together with that of this agency at Ferry Junction, Standards Bureau, don't you think to some extent you guys have been negligent in your duty to ensure you protect the lives of Sierra Leoneans in regards to these drugs that are coming in?
Okay, thank you very much. I will not say we've been negligent. Work have already started before that publication. We saw the publication.
But it was only after the publication, that was the time we saw a notice from Standards Bureau and even Pharmaceutical. You guys were doing A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay. So what I'm saying that work have already started. We've already collected the samples. We are doing some tests in the lab before that publication came out. The issue is that this is an herbal product. It does not come with its testing method. The normal procedure, if you manufacture a particular product, you have to issue a testing method for it. This is my product, I manufacture it at this particular site. This is the manufacturing process, and this is the testing method. If you want to test, this is the way you have to test. There was no identified manufacturer for this. There was no testing method. So it took some time for the lab to go through the process to come up with a mechanism to do the testing method. So we had to devise a way to come up with a system by which you can detect what we are looking for. So we had our suspicions because we've been hearing complaints, we've been hearing reports, we've been hearing people saying that they are taking this drug for a particular, and they find out that there's a particular reaction when people take this drug. So we've been doing our work. It took the lab to come up with the mechanism. We did the TLC. It's a TLC, and this is a little bit technical to come up with the suspect product we had it. But because we had to do our job thoroughly, there's a possibility of litigation. There's a possibility of other issues coming up. We have to do the necessary confirmatory tests. So the moment we add that, because we are through with the testing, we issue the press release. It's unfortunate that I would say it's also a coincidence that it came out around the same time the publication, but we've already collected the samples well ahead of time. Work have already started on it in the lab. So, but in that press release, we made a promise that we'll get back to the general public the moment we have the confirmation. So after that, we've done the test. We've sent to a sister regulatory lab. Official report will be coming in tomorrow, but they've sent us the advanced information. So that's why now alerting the general public. This is exactly the respect to this particular product. And I would like to inform the general public that regulatory action, enforcement actions have started. We started yesterday. We've gone through a number of sites across Freetown, and the product have now started being withdrawn. We've constituted a huge consignment, about 2 or 3 of our sites around Freetown. They are currently in our offices, and we hope to go right across the whole country to continue the process in the next 1 or 2 weeks. Today is an holiday. Hopefully, we'll start to continue tomorrow. We have a good working relationship with the police, Toko, and they've made available personnel to assist in the process, and we are also asking the general public to assist for further information. If you have any information where these products have been stored, where we have been consignment of these products, for us to take it out to the general public.
Because that would have been my next question before Sonia came in. That would have been my next question. Yeah. How will you track a product that you don't know who is the distributor of the product?
No, but that's a major issue. We don't know the distributor of the product, but the product is on the market. Yeah. So we have people that are consuming this product. There are people that are now hawking this product on the street. So we are also using other mechanisms to get to the source of this. We've been doing all of yesterday. We've been out around the whole of Freetown picking up the product in different sites. If you go to our office, we meet a very huge consignment currently stored in our office. So this holiday, there's a small break because of it, but we intend to continue tomorrow. And the instructions have been issued to all our regional offices right across the country to be able to look out for this product and ensure that the product is withdrawn from the general public.
But you're saying, how should I say, you don't know the distributor or something, because from my own findings, what I went to say that this product is introduced in a registered company in Sierra Leone called Double Up Group of Companies. Have you heard of that?
No, we don't have Double Up Group of Companies. For us at the pharmacy board, for any product that is being brought in, you have to be issued with an import license. You have to apply to the board for an import license. There's a process. We have an application committee that sits on all of these applications. We don't just issue import license, or other category of license just like that. You apply. We ask for a number of documentation. We have to ask for your business registration, recommendations from senior citizens, other clergy, or other senior citizens within of good repute or good standing. We also have to ask for police clearance. We have to ask for all of these documents. Present it to a panel. The panel is headed by the registrar. On that panel, we also have a chief pharmacist who happens to be the chairman of the pharmacy board, and all our people sitting on that panel. So once that has been cleared, then we will issue with an import.
But are you trying to say you haven't actually heard about the double? Because it's all over the media with with the person who calls himself the CEO, and it's a registered company. That's the distributor he's bringing in the country, or things like our supplier.
So what we are saying is that from the pharmacy board, we will not issue an import license to anybody, and we will not register this product. The moment we issue with an import license, the next step is for use to the product to be registered.
But you made mention that you're still trying to find who the distributor is. So that's why I'm asking if the pharmacy board haven't heard of this particular person. That way, probably you get access to the people that are bringing it in the country.
From different information we are gathering now, is that this product is now coming in from different points of view. Some of it means smuggling from different areas. So the major issue for us now, the major concern, is to get the product off the market. Okay. The rest of the investigations will continue. But for us, we've not issued an import license to anybody. The product is not registered. And luckily, let me just give another further update. This particular product, this particular batch, has also been discovered in other West African countries. There's another issue in Nigeria currently regarding this particular batch, for which the agency in Nigeria have also issued a press release warning the general public to keep away from this product. And this product is not registered, it's harmful, so things are working.
Before you enter the studio, myself and my colleague were talking of this product because it's not only Coco Samba. There is also another called Jacombo and another called Oga Abeg. Yes. What is very clear is that many people in Sierra Leone, from across various ages, the aged, the youth, are into the habit of taking this product, taking into cognizance the vitality that they've seen in the product, in the product, the manner to which the product works. But just as the pharmacy board has raised concerns in regards to the side effects of this product, a gynecologist, whom my colleague Aruna Ture also quoted, says that the product is poisonous and harmful for consumption. And she also warned that the content is not authentic. Taking into cognizance the number of people that are into the habit of taking these products, Coco Samba, Oga Abeg, and even Jacombo, are you worried as a pharmacist in regards to the health complications that are currently among the many users of this product as we speak? Because they've been into it for quite a while. For me, I was introduced to this product by some colleagues at Rodney Street. When I went there, they showed me the product, say, my man, this A, B, C, then E. But as a journalist, I had to try just a stopper to see its repercussion. But for me, what I will tell is that it gives you a headache.
Okay. So now, if I will come to the side effect issue later, but you've listed a number of other products. So we've been doing our work. So for us at our lab, when we did the test, we had our result. So we need to confirm. We have the confirmation. It is laced with sildenafil, as I said. Now, we've also done the same test for all of these products you stated. Jacombo, Oga Abeg, virtually all of them are in that same class. They are also laced with this same sildenafil issue. So the regulatory action, the enforcement action that is ongoing is not only going to be restricted to Coco Samba. It's going to be for all of those products you've already stated. Now, we are talking about the side effects of having a headache. This is what sildenafil does. Sildenafil was primarily, during the clinical trial, the primary indication was for pulmonary arterial hypertension. It is an antihypertensive. But during the clinical trial, the people find out that he had a particular side effect or reaction. It will shunt your blood, it will draw the blood from major part of your organs and divert it down to the male organ. So for most people that are on this particular drug, you will suffer some amount of headache because of the withdrawal of the blood from that. So that's what happens. But it's an antihypertensive. So putting it in this one, giving it to people, some people think this is an honorary herbal product because this is what it does. Our information shows so that it was being marketed as an anti-malaria or something. So if you just imagine you are going to take 3 or 4 of this one, the one we've seen from the press release in Nigeria, for each of those bottles, it contains about 150 milligrams of sildenafil. So just imagine if you are going to consume 6 bottles, 4 bottles, what is going to happen? And there's another possibility that might happen, that in some cases we end up with what we call priapism. There will be permanent erection of the penis, and it will never revert to its normal process. So they have to do some amount of surgical operation, and when that happens, then that's the end.
So have you got cases of?
No, we've not received any one. Fortunately for us, from what we've gathered, we have not received cases of that one.
Okay,
so it's priapism, but we've not received any cases for that. So that's why we are racing against time now to get this thing out of the market. As I've started, and the instructions have been given to all of our regional offices, then I'm sure I think within the next 1 or 2 weeks, I think this is
So
something.
you made mention that this product is being smuggled in the country. So what's the relationship between the Pharmaceutical and that of the Borders Authority?
Okay, fine. So one of the challenges we have in our work at the pharmacy board is cross borders.
Okay.
I mean, if you take the NRA, there are specific points. The key, I think, in Leone International Airport. For us, we have 2 official ports of entry. For all products that come in through the legal channel, they have to go through Water Key and Leone International Airport. Then there are other custom posts, Gendema, Balamoya. But for us who have been in regulation for some time, it's no secret. The number of crossing points in each of the districts that are not manned by government officials. You take Kono, for example, where I'm from, you have close to about 30 or 40 crossing points that are not manned by government officials. The police, the army, with all the NRA, they cannot man all of these points at the same time. For us, that's why we are saying that at the pharmacy board point of view, if you want to get good pharmaceuticals, you want to get good pharmaceuticals that we can guarantee of their safety, efficacy, go to the registered pharmaceutical outlets and other government facilities that have been set up by government. When you go to the places, you get most of those regular. So we have cross border that through which most of these things have been smuggled. It's happening. As I said, our information is showing that it's coming in from different directions. Other players are also now involved in this one.
So, but has there been a thought of probably having a team in this different border distribution, like you said, the ports and in this the road network, so that before they come in, they say, okay, we're bringing in this so and so forth. The pharmaceutical body is there to make sure to test before it comes into the country.
So
do you have such team?
Our structure is like this. We have our head office in Freetown. That's why we have our laboratory. It's at the head office of Freetown, New England. We have 4 regional offices in the provinces. We have in Bo, in charge of the whole southern region. We have one in Kenema, in charge of Kenema and Kailaun. We also have one in Kono because of the topography, it's a standalone station, and one in the north, and 2 official points of entry. We have staff working in these places. We don't have staff deployed at the custom post, but our work.
But has there been consideration with this whole issue? Because smuggling of things in the country has been habitual. That it continues to happen every time. Has there been a thought of trying to change your methods to try to see how you can tackle these issues?
So I will just try to elaborate on what you are trying to raise. So as I said, we don't have staff currently in the custom post, but we have a good working relationship. This is what we've been doing. For us, our work it's an agency work. The pharmacy board does not function in silos. We don't function alone. We do our work in conjunction with other government agencies. So in as much we don't have staff in our custom port, we have staff at the port, at the key. But we have meetings where we also have exchange of information to and fro. If you're monitoring the media on Saturday as well, we are at Hastings doing the destruction of tramadol that was confiscated at the key. It was a collaborative effort between the NRA staff at the pharmacy board and other law enforcement agencies in the office. We have a staff strength of roughly 200. We cannot be in all the places at the same time. That's why we are saying anytime we have opportunity like this, we come talk to people, appeal to the general public, to support it in what we are doing. So the borders are porous. Even the NRA are not manning all of the borders. This is the fact. But the end game is that when these products they get to particular destination, they get to the markets, they get to places where they are going to store. So we are also deploying people to get our information.